Welcome to The Long View, the podcast where we explore what it really takes to build a life, career, and health that lasts. I am your host, Dr. Sunil Kumar, a lifestyle medicine physician and a master health coach. And each week, we will zoom out from the noise to focus on sustainable change, meaningful work, and living with intention. Let's get started.
Hello, and welcome back to the Long View. Today, I want to gently challenge one of the most common beliefs about modern life and work, that stress is the problem. Because clinically, biologically, and practically, that's not true. Stress itself is not the enemy, but chronic activation without any recovery is. Let's start with a simple reframe. Stress is not a failure of coping. Stress is a normal biological response. It's how the body mobilizes energy, sharpens attention, and meets demand. Without stress, we wouldn't function. We wouldn't perform our activities. We wouldn't perform surgery. We wouldn't lead the teams. We wouldn't respond to emergencies or meet deadlines. In lifestyle medicine, we call this activation. Short term activation is healthy, it's adaptive, it's useful. The problem begins when activation becomes constant, when the body never truly stands down. This is where many people get confused between stress and burnout. Stress often looks like high engagement, high effort, still caring. But burnout feels very different. Exhaustion, emotional distance, loss of meaning, or loss of effectiveness. So, in simple terms, stress is overload, whereas burnout is depletion. And burnout doesn't happen because of one difficult week, it happens when recovery is repeatedly postponed. From a biological perspective, this matters deeply. Your nervous system is designed to oscillate. It's designed to oscillate between activation, then recovery, effort, and then restoration. So when activation stays switched on, the stress hormone cortisol remains elevated. Sleep becomes lighter and less restorative. Inflammation increases. The emotional regulation weakens. You might still look productive. You might still be delivering, but internally, the system is running on reserve. This is why so many high performers say, I am functioning, but I don't feel like myself. Modern work environments make this even worse. We reward speed, availability, and responsiveness. We treat recovery as optional or something to earn later. But recovery isn't a luxury, it's not the opposite of productivity. Recovery is the foundation of sustainable performance. Now, without recovery, the decision quality drops, creativity narrows, empathy erodes, and errors increase. So, if you look at it, it's not a mindset issue, it's physiology. So, let's redefine resilience. Resilience is not toughness, it's not pushing harder. Resilience is the capacity to move between stress and recovery, repeatedly and intentionally. So, to activate when needed and to downshift when possible. This is where lifestyle medicine becomes practical. Sleep as active recovery, movement as regulation, not punishment, nutrition as metabolic stability, boundaries as nervous system protection, meaning and connection as biological buffers. So here is a simple reflection I often offer. Ask yourself, where does recovery exist in my day? By design, not by accident. And it's not holidays, it's not rare breaks, but small, repeatable rhythms of restoration. If recovery only happens when everything else is done, it will never happen. It won't happen. So remember this: stress isn't the enemy, but avoiding recovery is. When you respect the stress recovery cycle, you don't just prevent burnout, you build a more sustainable way to live and lead. That's the long view. Thank you for listening, and until next time, design the system, not just the effort.
Thanks for listening to The Long View. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe, share, or leave a review. Remember, real change takes time, so keep taking the long view until next time.